We start tonight not with the pandemic, but with an epidemic of drug overdoses in Vanderburgh County. Glad to have you with us tonight. I'm Brad Bird.
And I'm Shelley Kirk. Now, last year, more than 100 people died from overdoses in Vanderburgh County. Most of those deaths came from one drug in particular. Eyewitness News' Ryan Whitry reports on why authorities are so worried.
Right now in Evansville, there's one drug that has law enforcement and drug rehab specialists especially concerned. No, it's not cocaine, heroin, or meth. It's fentanyl. Experts say a dose the size of a pen tip can kill in a matter of minutes, and they want the public to be aware of the dangers.
I think we'd be lying to ourselves if we said we were winning the war on drugs.
The numbers are staggering. In 2021, Vanderburgh County lost 106 people to drug overdoses, the most in 1 year on record. But if that wasn't concerning enough, 61 of those came from fentanyl, or a combination of drugs including fentanyl.
It's hit this community in all aspects. There's probably not many people that haven't been touched by it. It's so lethal. It's not something that people get a second chance from.
And that has Vanderburgh County Coroner Steve Lockyer worried for the community he grew up in and has served for decades.
This is a very, very dangerous time to be using. This is not going to be just a little hiccup in the day. This could be the end of the life.
But if fentanyl is so dangerous, then why are people still using it?
It has such a tight hold on them. It just makes them keep going back and getting more and more and more. And they know one of these days it's just going to be a crapshoot and the dice are not going to roll their way.
Recovering addict Nate Boyett runs his own drug rehab facility in Evansville. He says more people are looking for help in this time of crisis.
They know people are dying. They know people that have died, and they've maybe been a witness to somebody overdosing on it, and or they've overdosed themselves. Most of them have overdosed at least once or twice themselves, and that alone, kind of has a tendency to scare people straight because there's no coming back from death.
But fentanyl and the heartbreak it brings isn't limited to just one community. It is felt in just about every community and zip code across Vanderburgh County.
It takes such a stranglehold of your entire life that they may find themselves in a lower income part of town at some point in their life. But as far as dealers and that kind of thing, we're picking people off all over town. It doesn't really matter.
Coroner Lockyer says the impact of these deaths are not isolated. They reverberate through families and communities.
That legacy and that shock of finding a loved one deceased from a drug overdose is lasting probably forever.
As of early March, 12 people in Vanderburgh County have died from a drug overdose, and of those 12, 8 of them have died from fentanyl or some combination including fentanyl. That number is only expected to grow over the coming months. Ryan Whitry, Eyewitness News.